Hello! It's very cold in my studio, hence why I've got a coat on. And it's fluffy and yellow. Ah! I thought I'd start a series where I show you a painting that I've done and I talked about what it meant to me. I feel like this is mostly just for me, so if you're not interested, scroll on by. So there's this painting called Glimmers. I did it when I got back from Spain in July 2024, and she means so much to me because it really signifies a huge step in my life where I realised and really connected with the energy of letting go and letting things flow. Things are always good when they rhyme. Take your brain out of the equation. That's kind of what my head is saying. Like, funny, my head is saying that. This painting reminded me and taught me that not thinking about certain things, especially when it comes to creating, is actually beneficial. You don't need to think about everything, you don't need to have everything planned. If you go with the flow and do what feels right to you, it will turn out even more magical than you can expect, than you can think of. So I've got the original here. Just look at her, oh my gosh, like the sunlight coming down. Oh, love it. It's the first time I've ever painted water, by the way, that's why I'm like obsessed with it. And I've got a few prints here which are for sale, if you're interested, on my Etsy. And this is the, excuse my dog barking, this is the print, one of the prints. It's a bit more saturated than the original. Also, the name Glimmers, it was called Glimmers because that was the first thing I thought of, and also when I asked, I put it on my story, what should I call it? One of my old friends messaged me saying Glimmers, and I was like, oh my god, that is the only word that crossed my mind, so it was a sign to call it that. Kind of has a double meaning, so obviously the actual glimmers on top of the water, as well as the glimmers in your life. Focus on those, focus on the little things that you are so grateful for, but maybe you don't think about that often. Those little glimmers are the things that make life so beautiful, and they need to be cherished and held on to and honoured, framed, if you will. Take pride in your everyday life, and the good things will be more frequent and show themselves more because you're paying more attention. Where you put your focus is what you'll see. I know that sounds silly, but it's sometimes we forget that. If you're looking only at the negative stuff in your life and the positive stuff is over here, but you're looking at that, turn your head. And if you start going back, turn it back. Look at the positive stuff.